It's a joy for me and Miss Nazreen to see the growth of the children from 2 years old and their development and to work with them. I want to thank all the parents for all the support the kindergarten parents they have given, and they have moved on and they are ready to go to the next phase in 6 to 9 with Mrs. Smile. Congratulations, kindergartners. Caring, and they have worked together with the school, and I enjoy these parents to have seen the development of the child. Never compared, never mentioned regarding about the other children. They worked in each pace with the child, and the child has seen a big growth and to growth to come in the next year with 6 to 9 program. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Good morning or good afternoon to you all. I'm Sia's dad and she's graduating kindergarten today. First of all, I'd like to thank Miss Elizabeth for giving me this opportunity to speak on this occasion. We are all here today, and that's for a reason. All of our children are students of this Scribbles Montessori School. And some point of time, we were in a dilemma. We brainstormed, had discussions with our families and friends as to what is best for our child, what school is good for him. And me and my wife are really proud that we made a very good decision, and I think you all did too, by enrolling our children in this Scribbles Montessori School. I have a few experiences and incidents to share. Sia started in room 1 when she was 2 years old, and her journey, 4-year journey up to kindergarten, has made her fairly independent, disciplined, and structured for her age. I remember the parent-teachers conference that we have all attended, and before the parent-teacher conference, me and my wife would discuss, where is my child lacking? What is she? What are her shortcomings? And we'd discuss, and we would come to the parent-teachers conference. And even before we would share what our thoughts were, Miss Elizabeth and the teachers would know, and they would say that, oh, Sia is lacking here, but we are already working on it. I mean, we were amazed, and it's not just one parent-teacher conference, it's for all of them. I'm surprised if they're mind readers or psychic readers or what, but it was really surprising to us. The truth is that the teachers here are able to keep track of every child's development, and that gives us a self-confidence in the Montessori approach that Scribbles Montessori is taking. The teachers here not only teach the children to be good academically, but also help in the development of a child's behavior and overall personality, and that makes Scribbles stand apart. I really appreciate that, and I really thank all the teachers. They do deserve a very big hand. Children at this age look at their teachers as their role models. We all do it in our lifetime, and they try to imitate the teachers. And I remember when Sia was in room 3, she would come back from school and have all of her stuffed toys arranged in the living room, and she would make me and my wife sit as students while she is setting up her piano or her guitar and musical instruments in practicing for a rehearsal. And while she's doing that, me and my wife would be fidgeting around talking, and believe it or not, Sia would come and softly and gently tell us, keep your hands on the lap. And this really gives us a very clear picture of how our children are being disciplined in the school, where they spend most of their times, and we really know that the children are in very good hands at school. I would like to share some other things too, academic-wise. The children are introduced to botany, zoology, history, geography, among other things at a very young age, and they're able to grasp that knowledge, and which really builds up their self-confidence. During our observations, we have observed, especially during mathematics, how mathematics is introduced to the children by way of different objects, which helps the child visualize. It's not just 2 + 2 = 4, but it helps them visualize how mathematics is really done, which builds a very strong foundation, and I know that for sure that it's going to help them in the long run. The other interesting observation was the sharing of the news. We all know about the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico, and we as adults discuss it. But when a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old is discussing that and saying things about the oil spill, and not just that the oil has spilled in the Gulf of Mexico, but they know how the environment or the ecosystem is being affected by it, and that's really mind-boggling to me. It's a very good institution, and of course I want to thank Ms. Daisy for providing healthy, nutritious food to all of her children. Sia loves it. I'd like to end now, not take much of your time, but I'm to share some wisdom. There's a quote in the Bhagavad Gita, which is an ancient Hindu scripture, that however clever a child, he cannot attain total knowledge by his own self. He needs a guide, he needs a teacher, he needs a guru. Guru comes from the Sanskrit word gu, which means darkness or ignorance, and ru, which means remover of darkness or ignorance. So guru is basically a person or a teacher who removes the darkness, who enlightens the child. And all the teachers here are our children's gurus, and we should thank them for it. It's a very good school, and I really like the Montessori philosophy, and I wish and pray that the teachers continue